Good morning, everyone. It's Shan here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is another golf day in Niagara. I am playing the Beechwood Golf and Social House here. That's the official name. It's basically just called the Beechwood Golf Course. I'm super excited. This is my first time here. You'll probably see on my face, I got a few mosquito bites last night. I don't know why they decided to bite my face and not my arms or something, so I was wearing a short sleeve, so I don't know, but here we are trying not to touch my face so it doesn't leave marks. Overall, I'm having a great time in Niagara, and today I'm excited to play this golf course. I've heard amazing things, but first time here, so yeah, I'll take you guys with me. Let's go. The cost for adult 18 weekday was $40 Canadian flat, which I think is a really good price for a full par 72 golf course that is slightly challenging. I did tee off quite early because we were in between thunderstorms, and you'll see the course is quite wet. Starting off with hole number 1, which is a par 4, 315 yards. The green is on the right side of the fairway there where the electric towers are, the one on the very left at the end of the line of trees. That's exactly where the green is, and you'll see in this shot. You'll also see that a lot of the fairways are slightly underwater because it has been thunderstorming quite a lot on and off, and currently it's really humid here in Toronto as well. Hole number 2 is a very straightforward par 3, 165 yards. You'll see the green just ahead of you in the right. The only thing to note is that the left side there is a little marsh, so it is very wet, and try not to hit it left of the green, which I did do, but not far enough, so I was still in play, but you'll see I was very close to being in kind of the swampy area. The rough is playable, but because it rains so much, it does get quite wet in there, so try to stay in the middle of the green or towards the right if you want to play it safe. Hole number 3 is our first par 5, 460 yards from the white tees. It is a big dogleg right, but no worries because the turn happens right at the start, so you can kind of cut the corner a bit. From the tee deck you can see a little bunker. That's a good area to aim and try to hit over. And then once you're on the fairway, the next shots you'll just see the green straight ahead in front of you. Pretty straightforward from there. At least I made that putt. Okay, so this woman that I was playing with, she's just the sweetest grandma in the world. She's over 70 and honestly just living life and playing golf all the time. She offered to spray some bug spray on me because I had already gotten 3 mosquito bites at this point in the round. Yes. Alright, hole number 4 is a par 4, 385 yards. This hole is a slight dogleg left. The green is where the electric towers are, again, kind of curving to the left. There is a creek in the front, but unless you hit it 300 yards from the white tees, you should be good to just aim for the middle of the fairway. kind of in between clubs here, but given how wet the golf course is and the slight elevation, I probably should have clubbed up and been okay with it, but I just hit my 5-iron and came a little short. That's okay. That's golf. Hole number 5 is a par 4, 360 yards from the white tees. The fairway actually goes a little bit left to right, so where the cart path ends, that's kind of the direction. The green is actually where that really dark tree is. If you see where my shot tracker points, that's exactly where the green is. However, I did end up on the right side of the fairway, so just in the rough. So I would suggest actually aiming slightly left of that big tree where where these dead branches are from the tee box. Aim there and you'll be in the middle of the fairway. But even if you go a little right like I did, you still have a clear shot into the green. And as you can see here, along the left side close to the green and along the fairway is water. Definitely don't want to go in there. I did flirt with the water a little bit, but just be careful. It might be safer to aim a little right and be in the rough than to go left and lose your ball. Hole number 6 is another par 4, 315 yards from the white tees. It is a straight hole, however there is a giant pond just in front of the green. It is quite a ways away from the tee deck, so if you hit it anywhere under, I would say like 280, you are completely safe to hit your driver. If you do drive it, again, over 300 yards, you probably shouldn't be playing from the white tees on this golf course because a lot of the streams and ponds will be in play, and you don't want to hit a really good shot and have it be in the water. So yeah, if you hit it, anything less than 260, just take your driver out and you should be fine. It's just one of those days where my short approach shots are not as accurate as I want them to be. I have since worked on this and I've gotten a lot better since this round, but this is something that has always been on my mind. Reaching the green in regulation, especially for my approach shot, that's super important to make pars and birdies and not make bogeys as much. Hole number 7 is another par 4, 345 yards from the white tees. It is a slight dogleg right, but you can see the fairway right in front of you. It does open up. There's no water in front this time, but there is just a lot of trees on both sides, so try to keep it down the middle of the fairway and you'll have a really good look into the green for your next shot. Okay, so for full transparency, my ball did end up in the middle of this bunker, and as you can see, it is very unplayable, and I didn't want to try. So I just pulled it out and chipped it from the rough. Hope that's okay with you guys. Whenever this happens during like thunderstorm season, I think it's totally okay to not try to play from a pond in the middle of a bunker. Hole number 8 is a par 5, 485 yards from the white tees. You can't see very much, but this hole is actually quite open. I would aim for that little tree that kind of stands alone directly in front of us in the very center of the screen. I would aim there, and from there you'll be on the fairway and have a good look for your second shot. I did lift out of my shot a little bit, so it faded and I ended up just to the right of the fairway in the rough. That's okay for me because I actually love my 5-wood, which is the Adams Tight Lies. If anyone is curious, these are my favorite fairway woods that I've ever played, and I think they're so flat and they're great to get out of the rough. Hole number 9 is a par 3, 180 yards. For me, that's quite long because I have to hit my 5-wood for a par 3, which I don't love, but for some people it's probably a good distance. The only trick here is there is water all down the left side, so try not to go left. The right side's not pretty, but it's better than being in the water. I, of course, hit my usual baby draw and ended up just left of the green, not quite far enough to be in the water, but I did kind of flirt with it a little bit. So just be careful if you're, playing a longer club because they are harder to control, and you don't want to lose a ball in the waters here. That concludes the front 9 of the Beechwood Golf Course in Niagara/St. Catharines area. I have decided to split this golf course into 2 videos because I can see in the statistics that most people don't actually sit through 20 minutes of an 18-hole vlog, so I've decided to split it into 2 9-hole vlogs. If you enjoyed the front 9, please give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Check out my Instagram. I do post a lot of golf-related reels and posts on there if you're interested in that. And yeah, stay tuned for the back 9. I'll see you there. Bye!